Well, well, well. Here we are again for Junk Wax Journey 1987. Changed the setup a little bit. Changed my cameras around. Trying some new stuff. Let's see how it looks. If it looks good, if it looks bad, we're going to give it a shot. No matter what. How's everybody doing? Who's here? Sound off in the chat. Not the face. The face is on YouTube, Eric. I have not worked out simul streaming to both Whatnot and YouTube from the same source yet. So I'm still streaming from the phone on one and many cameras on the second. And now I'm looking for a micro USB cable. And I found one. There we go. All right. If only you could use the feature of Whatnot. Yeah, that would be the dream. Feature of Whatnot and the visuals of YouTube, but not today, at least. I'm sure there are some ways to do this. Restream.io probably does this, but I haven't really had a chance to dig into setting it up yet, so need some more time to sort that out. Gonna give people a couple more minutes. You know the drill. We're gonna wait until about 5 past, and then we will auction off the remaining teams. I guess I should have a look at what teams are here and remove some of the ones which have been bought. Baltimore's been bought. The Cubbies are gone already. The Indians are gone already. Boston. Cincinnati. Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles, and Milwaukee. Houston's gone. The Mets are gone. Who else? The Mets, the Yankees, the Oaklands, the Padres. Eric V has the Padres. Delete. The Giants are open. The Mariners are open. The Cardinals, Christian has the Cardinals. Oh, wait. I think I'm looking at the incorrect. Let's see. Yes, this is better. That's Hall of Fame break 1 still. We have, oh no, mistake. This is Hall of Fame break 2. St. Louis. All right, let's go back to the stream and see what's going on. Am I going to put 88 on the website? Indeed. I'm going to take a month because I still have to buy so many cards for 88. So 1988 is going to end up being in February, but I will put the breaks up on the website probably the first week of February, which is, I guess, next week. So we'll start in March on 1988. And yeah, Everett, hello, I see you on YouTube. And this box is blocking my view, so let's get rid of that. After this break, we have a break on YouTube of Allen and Ginter, Mitchell and Ness. So we're going to go straight from this into that. But yeah, just hanging out. Going to wait 5 and then auction off the remaining teams. Man, this ring light is really reflecting in the plexiglass box here. Well, guess we can start to take the packs out for this break. Five packs of star stickers and 5 packs of league leaders. We got 6 packs of Fleer. We got 8 packs of Leaf. We got 6 packs of Donruss. We got the big boy, 8 packs of 87 O-Peachy, and I think 6 packs of Tops. So we are almost ready to go. Let me make sure I got all my materials out here. Tops, O-Peachy, Leaf, Donruss. So the last couple times it's been a little bit chaotic, and I appreciate the chaos. But I'm going to switch it up a little bit this time. I think what I'm going to do is we will do the activators as they come up, but we will keep the cards to be, we'll keep the wax bounties to be randomed off until the end of the break. So we'll put them on the stands, and then at the end of the break we will do them on the wheel. Yeah, we're down to the last bits of bonus rips here. So what do we got for bonus rips left? We got Fleer Baseball's game winners. We got Boardwalk and Baseball all-time record holders. Those are going to be like classic guys. That's pretty cool. We got 87 Classic Travel Edition. Awesome. Guaranteed rookies of everybody, basically. We got 87 Fleer Update. We were in the middle last time of Baseball's Exciting Stars and Classic, the board game. And then we got what's remaining in Donruss opening day, which is 3 unopened packs. One of those will have a Barry Bonds in it, which could potentially be the Barry Bonds Bobby Ray error card, Johnny Ray, sorry, error card, which is yeah, pretty valuable. So let's see what do we got. We got 3 passed. In it for the oddballs, Eric. Indeed, I look, man. I opened so many packs of cards when I was a kid. I never bought these retail packs, especially because like a lot of these retailers didn't exist in my part of the U.S. So like, I never even saw some of these boxes, and they're all unique to specific retailers. So for me, it's also very cool. Never having seen some of this stuff before. And we got some bonus packs also. If we don't get hits, we'll open some more stuff. We got 22 archives back here. If we have 22 archives packs remaining at the end of the break, we'll just open them and allocate them because I can't use them for an upcoming break, so we'll just rip them and throw them in. All right, 87 Fleer. 87 Fleer was from a BBCE authenticated box. That's really nice. Glad to have found that one. The 87 OPG was from RVP authenticated box, so guaranteed unsearched. 87 Tops came out of a box I saw myself get opened for the first time in California. That was cool. 87 Leaf, can't guarantee it, but we already pulled 2 Bonds rookies out of there, so I'm pretty sure that it was unsearched, and they were also in great shape. So pretty happy with that. All right, we reached the 5-minute mark. Let's get some of these auctions going here. How many people we got? We got 7. All right, here we go. We're just going to start at the top. We're going to start with the... Wait, does somebody have... All right, nobody has Atlanta. We're going to start with Atlanta. We're going to start for 15 for 30 seconds. If you want the Braves, now is your chance. You're looking for Dale Murphy, should be Hall of Famer, and another shot at the best rookies of the year. Bo, Barry, the other Barry, Maddox, right, nobody wants Atlanta. 3 seconds. Nope. Okay. No problem. Next up, we got the Angels. Angels, we got the Wally Joyner rookie. One of the most underrated hitters of the 80s and 90s, probably. We've already pulled like 5 or 6 Wally Joyner rookies, 2 Leaf Diamond Kings. We pulled so many Wally Joyner, and he's in all of these extra sets as well. So guaranteed to get some decent Wally Joyner rookies out of there. Maybe gradable, we'll see. I've had the Angels in a lot of these breaks, so I'm stacking up the Wally Joyner rookies right now. I'm about to post a Vinted ad with like 25 Wally Joyner rookies. All right, nobody wants the Angels. Unfortunate. You also get Reggie Jackson's on the Yankees. Next up, we got the White Sox. White Sox, we're searching for Carlton Fisk, Hall of Fame catcher for the White Sox. Maybe an Ozzie Guillen rookie if you're into Ozzie Guillen. Good player for a number of years and a crazy manager. Love to see it. Who else is in the White Sox in this year? Got like Ivan Calderon, maybe. Peter from Czechia, I see you. How's it going, man? Welcome. Welcome on YouTube. Here we go. Next team, Cincinnati. Of course, in Cincinnati, you got Eric Davis. But you don't have Barry Larkin because Larkin is going to the wheel every time since he's one of the wax bounties for this year. Eric Davis, maybe Dave Henderson's on the Reds this year. Kidnap Kangaroo, take it away. Pete Rose manager card, indeed. And there are Pete Rose cards. We pulled 3 or 4 Pete Rose cards from the bonus sets. So, yeah, the bonus rips. So, he's in there. Nice. Thank you, sir. We put you here in. First, we start the next break. Who we got? We got Cincinnati, Detroit, Tigers. For some reason, my start button is gone. What's going on there? One moment. Detroit Tigers. Yes. Go for the Tigers while I put Kidnap Kangaroo, I believe, is Everett. If I'm not wrong, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I will make it right. Yes, thank you. All right. 9 seconds on Detroit. Got Trammell and Whitaker, Hall of Famers or would-be Hall of Famers. All right, next up after Detroit, we got Houston. Wait, I feel like Houston was purchased. Houston was purchased on the website. Somebody has Houston. I will sort that out in a moment. Good waiting to Ginza, but want to watch because of Ricky Henderson if someone pulls a nice one. Yeah, we'll see. All right, then we got a whole bunch of teams that are taken. Next up is Montreal, the Expos. Expos in 1987, we're talking about Andres Galarraga. We're talking about Tim Wallach, maybe. I cannot find my other phone. Okay. Kidnap Kangaroo. Everett is looking for the Expos again. I know somebody who will buy those Galarraga cards from you, Everett. He may be watching on YouTube. I'm not sure. All right. Everett for the Montreal Expos. Next up, we got the Padres. This is Padresing. I don't have the Padres on my list, but I believe they are available. Now I'm second guessing myself again. All right, we're going to skip the Padres for now. We'll come back to them in a second. Seattle for sure is available. Seattle going up while I check on the website bids. Show me a potato salad. Seattle. All right. Nobody wants Seattle, no problem. Orders. Who do we got? Hall of Fame. Number 2. You took them off when you looked at the first one. You took them off when you looked at the first when I bought them. You bought the Padres. Yes, okay. I swore that I made a note of that. Okay. That's cool, no worries. Padres for Eric. Let's go. Don't worry, I will verify that later. Anyway, Eric V. We go for the Giants next. Giants, we got the Will Clark rookie, and again, we pulled a ton of Will Clark rookies. I think we pulled 2 Leaf rookies, Donruss, we got the Fleer. Will Clark is all over these breaks. Alrighty. All right, Everett is in again. All right, here we go. Last 3 teams. We got the Cardinals. Oh, the other way around. Ah, okay. I see. All right. Cardinals. We got, of course, the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith. Let's see about the Cardinals while I investigate this a little further. Baltimore, Everett, Minnesota, Boston. No, Padres appear to be still there from what I can see. So, whoops, I did not start St. Louis. Let's start St. Louis. My bad. You will take the card. Okay, sure. And we'll go back and do the Padres after the end, at the end, because, yeah. Padres are a good team. Tony Gwynn. Everybody loves Gwynn. No, it's fine. I'll put Eric V down and we'll take care of it after this. Eric V for the Cardinals. And I also know somebody who may be interested in buying some of those cards. And finally, not finally, Texas. Got the Rangers. Who's on the Rangers in 1987? Got like Pete Incaviglia in it for the Wizard, aren't we all? He's somewhere off falling down the Springfield mystery spot, unable to play for Mr. Burns' team. Matthew Houston. Yes, we got you. I see you on YouTube. We take care of it after. Matthew R. Houston. All right, nobody wants Texas. 2 more. We'll go for the Blue Jays. 1987 Blue Jays. Maybe chasing a Tony Fernandez card. All right, Everett wants the Blue Jays already. Who are you chasing on the Blue Jays, Everett? Tell us. My English is crazy. I'm from America, so it's comes with the territory. Just to troll dice. Okay, fair enough. All right, kidnapped kangaroo. Everett takes the Toronto Blue Jays, and we'll go back and do the Padres because I'm relatively sure someone will want to chase Tony Gwynn in this set. So I need to rename one of these to the Padres. How do I do it? Edit listing. No. Edit. Padres SDP. Save changes. Go back. Here we go. Padres, for you Gwynn fans out there. Take it away. Tony Gwynn is again all over this set. Tom Henke, indeed. We could get Tom Henke. Jim Clancy. Nobody wants the Padres, I'm shocked. Second year, John Kruk. Tony Gwynn. All right, well, that'll do it. Let's get ready to get into it here. Cool. I'll take the Padres. That does not bother me one bit. Okay, let's see where we are here. We got Baltimore for John M. We got Boston for Gilberto. We got the Cubbies for Martin. We got Cincy for Everett. We got Cleveland for Eric. We got Houston for Matthew R., who we'll sort out after this. We got the Royals for John M. We got the Dodgers for Everett. We got Milwaukee for Justin. Then we got Minnesota, Montreal, and New York Mets for Everett. We got the Yankees for Matthew R. We got Oakland for Everett. We got Philadelphia for me. And we got Pittsburgh for John M. And then we got the last three. We got Everett with San Francisco, Eric, St. Louis, and Everett for Toronto. All right, here we go. I got my penny sleeves ready. I got some top loaders ready. Let's see what we can get into. We don't have to flip the cards every which way to get them on both YouTube and whatnot this time, so that's a bonus. League leaders we're going to start off with. I'm just going to make a big pile here and go through them all quickly. And like I said, we will we'll roll the activators, but we will do the randomization of the junk wax jokers, or sorry, the wax bounties at the end of the break, just to keep the pace a little more interesting, and you get the kind of the chase of finding out who gets the big hits at the end instead of in the middle. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Kick it off. Here we go. We got Gaetti. Oh, that ring light is going to be... Okay. Mike Witt. Fernando. Spring baseball card. Mariano Duncan. Strawberry. That's a nice one. Steve Sachs. Oh, sorry. Kingman. Nepper. John Franco. Keith Hernandez for the Mets. The second spitter, if you're a Seinfeld fan. Willie Wilson for the Blue Jays. There's Kirby Puckett. Like that one. Mike Scott. Higuera. Donnie Moore. There's Dale Murphy. Nobody wanted the Braves. There's Glenn Davis. Power hitting first baseman. 3 packs left. There's Boggs for Gilberto. Steve Sachs. Vince Coleman. Von Hayes for the Phils. Love that one. Fernando again. Gaetti again. Gary Carter for the Mets. And last two. Oh, lost one. Vince Coleman. Same collation again. Tony Fernandez. Jeff Reardon. I don't think we've seen that one in a while for the Expos. Kirk Gibson for the Tigers. Lee Smith. Murphy again. Glenn Davis. Last pack of 87 league leaders. Glossy. Todd Worrell. I'm shocked these are not sticking, by the way. They're very glossy. Rob Deere. Von Hayes again for the Phils. And finally, Mariano Duncan. Future former Philly. All right. One product down. No activators. Let's see. What do we want to do next? I think we will also do the activators when you end the product. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try that. We'll try it. All right. Let's try. I will go for the next one. Will be. Where'd it go? Whoops. Jacking around over here. Let's do star stickers next. Here we go. We'll hold the activators until the product is done. And then we will rip them. I do kind of like the idea of like the excitement of, oh, I guess we still get the kind of activator inside an activator thing, so that's fine. I think it's really funny to just be like ripping a bonus pack and then suddenly hit something and have to rip a different bonus pack in the middle. Like that makes me laugh. I really enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Star stickers. Not very common over here, but nice looking cards. You can peel them if you want, but maybe don't. Here we go. Dodgers, Indians. For these stickers, usually the ones with a single team, I obviously allocate to the single team, and then if there's two teams, I check who has more or less stickers, and I just give them one. So I also have a stack of stickers from previous rips, so you'll be getting some. Yeah, still get activators on activators, indeed. All right, who we got now? We got Tom. There's Henke right there. Tom Henke. Reggie Williams. I think that's the first time we've pulled that card. That's pretty cool. Hernandez. Willie Wilson. Hernandez again. Other Hernandez. There's the Phils and the Royals. 1980 World Series. Jim Presley. It's Vince Coleman again. There's Kirby Puckett. We'll sleeve up Kirby. Jose Cruz. The Quiz, Dan Quisenberry. There's the White Sox team card, and we're upside down. Boddicker for the Orioles. There's Molitor. We'll sleeve that one up too. Whitaker. Nobody wanted the Tigers. There's Ricky. Nice looking card. Frank White for the Royals. The White Sox Twins card. Jeff Reardon. Mike Davis. Jim Rice. He's in the Hall. The Hawk. Andre Dawson. Rags. Dave Righetti. The Mariners card. We got Lonnie Smith, former Phil. Garber. Mark Clear. Tony Pena, and to end it off, we got the Rocket, Roger Clemens. Decent couple packs there. Get some of these guys in sleeves. What do you think next? Topps, Fleer. Definitely not going to do OPG or Leaf. That's for the end. No opinions? All right. Here we go. Put them in the box. Next up, let's do Let's do Donruss next. And we'll do it in 2 sets of 3 packs. We'll do Donruss Tops, then we'll do Fleer. And then we'll do Leaf and OPG. Opinions, yeah. Everybody has one and they all stink, is that what they say? Alright. Here we go. Got the Clemente puzzle piece. Trying to figure out a place to put this guy. Alright, here we go. McGaff again for the Expos. Dwayne Murphy. Greg Pryor. Bernazard. Ed Vandenberg. Let's hit a rated rookie here. Seaver. Scurry. Petrie. Charlie Moore. These are pretty well centered. I mean, they're a little bit off, but I've seen way worse. Beniquez. Bobby Thigpen. Is that a Bobby Thigpen rookie? Yes. Nice. Charlie Huff, Diamond King. Even in 1987, he was old, and he went on to pitch like 10 more years. Gullickson. Alan Anderson. Upshaw. Clemente puzzle piece. Dennis Powell. Armas. Todd Stoddard for the Mets. That's not a name I've ever seen. Heath Aducci. Habian. Bob James. That's a heck of a smile. Jim Presley for the Mariners. Hey, there we go. We got one. We put him on the stand and we take it to the end. Barry Larkin rookie. A very nice example of the Barry Larkin rookie, to be completely honest. We haven't pulled the Donruss Barry Larkin yet, so that's a nice little bonus. Let's get him up. You can't see him on whatnot. That's okay. Back to it. Mickey Hatcher. Jeff Herron. There's Harold Reynolds, current day commentator. Oh, there we go. Chris James, rated rookie for the Phils. That's an activator. Dave Martinez. Mookie Wilson. Another Clemente card. George Bell. Phil Bradley. Hello, Never Nick. See you there. Jody Davis. Chili Davis. We got all the Davises. Mike Diaz. Andres Thomas. Eric Davis. That's a nice one. Andy Hawkins. And now my camera is deciding it does not want to focus. Vince Coleman. Dalton for the Phils. What is going on there? Sorry, whatnot. It's really not cooperating. It's focus breathing like crazy. Yeah. Dickie Thon. Tim Hullett. Pete O'Brien. Rob Wilfong. And Floyd Yeomans. Almost forgot Floyd Yeomans. All right, 3 more packs of Donruss. And then we will deal with these 2 gentlemen, or one of these gentlemen. MNew55, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to this junk wax break. 3 more packs of 87 Donruss until we move on to 87 Tops, where we will get to see a lot of bubblegum. Here we go. Moving right along. It's Mike Morgan. Another rated rookie, Devin White. Eckersley for the Cubs. I kind of forgot Eckersley was on the Cubs. That's crazy. I always picture him in the A's uniform. Ojeda. Cecil Cooper. There's Vida Blue. I think Vida Blue's in the hall. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. First time. Second time maybe? Barry Bonds rookie. This is a good. We're chewing through some Some star rookies here. We'll take it. Barry Bonds, 1987. Donruss. What's it look like? It's a little bit off left to right, but top to bottom it's good. Corners are sharp. Not bad. Put Barry on the stand. All right. Coming back, Ed Whitson. There's Steve Jeltz for the Phils. Garner. Daly. DeCinces. Who's that? Chris Brown. Mark Clear. Shelby. Puzzle Piece. Petrie. Charlie Moore. Beniquez. You know, we haven't seen the Greg Maddux rated rookie. I think that's the only major card we haven't seen in the whole box. Charlie Huff. Gullickson. Anderson. Upshaw. Checklist card. Love that. My favorite. Tudor. Keith Moreland, 1980 Philly. Mike Brown. Zane Smith. Aseski. Man, my sweater is hitting everything here. There's Juan Samuel for the Phils. Clemente. One pack left. Dave Parker. Craig Lefferts. Landrum. Greg Gross for the Phils. Craig Reynolds. Rich Dotson. Greg Harris. McCaskill. McGaffigan. Dwayne Murphy. Come on, where you at, Greg Maddux? Greg Pryor. Tony Bernazard. Vandenberg. Seaver and Scurry. All right, so we don't get the Maddux. That's okay. We got 2 rated rookies. And we got Bonds and Larkin. 2 rated rookies means we're going to take 30 cards off this Fleer update set and allot them to the table. Let's see. 30 cards. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Save these guys for the next activators. All right, here we go. We're looking for, who are we looking for here? Larkin's in the main set. Maybe Bonds? I'm not sure. Let's see who we got. Booker, Randy Bacchus, Berkebeck, Behringer for the Twins, Beniquez, Eric Bell, Scott Bankhead, Henneman. Where's our friend Henneman cards at for that one? Neil Heaton, Mike Heath, Chris Brown, Hatcher, Hammaker, Albert Hall, Guante, Greenwell, rest in peace, just passed away recently, a few weeks ago. Gladden, Jim Gott, Ken Gerhard, Dravecki. Everybody know the Dave Dravecki story? If not, I'll let you Google it. Willie Frazier, Fisher. There's Cecil Fielder. That's cool. Cecil Fielder for the Blue Jays. Jeez, I'm ramming my camera around here. Eckersley. So Eckersley was the A's after this year. Mike Dunn. Ken Dowell. What? I have never heard this name before. That is wild because that's a guy that apparently played for my team. Dempsey. Daylett. A couple more. The Hawk. Nice one. And Bill Long. Sleeve up the Hawk. Nice card. 87 Fleer traded. All right. So, Bonds in this case gets us. What does Bonds in this case get us? Bonds in this case gets us opening day. All right. So we're going to go over to Donruss opening day for 15 cards for Barry Bonds. which means we're into the third pack with Dale Murphy on top. And to be fair, I don't know where the Bonds is in this box, so we could have a double activator here. We could have a Johnny Ray Barry Bonds error card that's extremely valuable. Let's see who we get. And these packs are not fun to open, and I would rather not ruin the corners on these cards. There we go. We got it. We almost got it. Come on, Dale Murphy. There we go. Nice. All right, so we're going to grab 15 off the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we hope that Barry Bonds is in the top one, because then we know. Put those back up there for the next time we hit Barry Bonds. All right, starting off, we got Dale Murphy. Chili. Donnell Nixon. There's Dave Winfield. There's Yount. Nice Yount card. Who's got Milwaukee? Justin. Nice hit. Love that one. Eric Davis. O.B. McDowell. Brett Butler. Downing. Marvell Wynn. Mike Davis. Tito Landrum. There's Kirby Puckett too. Nice. Nice looking Puckett card. And Milt Thompson for the Phils. All right. We'll sleeve up these two guys. And we move on to the Barry Larkin activator, which is, I believe, a Fleer update. So we're going right back to Fleer update for 15 more cards. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. That'll do. I'm not picky. I hope to rip all of these bonus rips before we finish today. So any boxes that I have sealed will stay sealed. But if I have like 10 cards or something left of some product, we're just going to rip it. What's going on with this camera? All right. Here we go. Lindemann for the Cardinals. Leach. Another Leach. Oh, they're in alphabetical order. That's right. Now I remember. That means we might get a Maddox. Lazorko. Lavalier. Larkin. Ray Knight. They're in reverse alphabetical order? I'm confused. Kingery. Terry Kennedy. Jones. Jimmy Jones. Stan Jefferson. Stan Javier. Dion James. There's Chris James for the Phils. And there we go. Reggie Jackson, Hall of Famer. Sleeve up Reggie. The straw that stirs the drink, as they say. Cool. All right. Carrying on. We finished Donruss. We're going to go for 87 Topps next. Just grab the 3 of these guys. We're going to see some gum. Not eating the gum. Ruby K, what's up? See you there on Whatnot. How's it going? Ooh, gum. Gross. One more. Here we go. I don't think we've seen... Have we seen the Bonds? We might have pulled the Bonds once. We haven't seen... We saw the Maddox and Topps traded. I think we also saw the Larkin. We haven't seen the McGuire in Topps, I don't think. So, let's see what we got. There we go. Ron Darling for the Mets. That's a nice card. Russ Moorman. Rigetti. Mel Hall. Randy Myers Jr. There's Vida Blue, Hall of Famer, I think. Pretty sure. Pendleton. Cowley. Red card. Bernansky. Chuck Finley. George Bell. John Butcher. Andy Hawkins. Youngblood. There's Bedrosian for the Phils. Love it. Card stuck. Yeah. Tom Brookins. There's John Franco. Well, probably maybe the most saves in the 80s and 90s aside from Lee Smith. Good reliever. Tim Leary. There's Donnie Baseball. Love it. Bruce Brenny. Cerrone. Alvin Davis. Kevin Gross for the Phils. Sisk. Randy O'Neal. Red card. Trio. Former Philly second baseman. Swindell. Mike Brown. Ken Griffey Sr. A couple more years before we get to Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, there's an all-star card. That's a bonus rip. And it's a Ripken. Nice card. Steve Trout. Another all-star card. Dwight Gooden. We're crushing it with the bonus rips. Alan Anderson. Red card. Mike Moore. Mike Laga. Mike's on Mike's here. Charlie Kerfeld. Neiman. Jesse Orosco. Renicky for the Phils. Another all-star card. All right. Nice. Candiotti. Darrell Evans. Clements. Greg Walker. Ron Romanek. Wegman. Couple more left in this first three. There's Kirby Puckett. Love that one. That is a relatively well-centered sharp card. Great. Don Carmen for the Phils. Chris Brown and Brian Olkers. All right. We're going to sleeve up those two. Who is it? Puckett and Mattingly. And then we will rip some Fleer oddball sets. We got to hit a Bo Jackson so we can get into that classic update. Where you got the Bo card where he's, I think he's wearing football pads in that. All right, how many All-Star cards we got? We got 3. We got Carter, Gooden, and Ripken. That's 45. That's a whole set. 44 of these sets. So let's go with this one. Fleer Baseball's Game Winners 44 card set. We're just going to do the whole box. And pretty much everybody is guaranteed something here because it's only the best players. So I don't know what this card design looks like. Never seen it, so it'll be a surprise for me as well. Cello wrapped from 1987. Gun TCG, what's up? Cello wrapped from 87. Looks like it's blue also. Okay. All right, we got the sticker cards. We'll just rip through them because they will get allocated to the teams. Oh, okay. So, in case you were wondering what Fleer Baseball's great game winners looks like, here you go. This light is not doing its job. Is it off? It might be off. Jeez. All right, here we go. Game winners, we got Don Baylor at the top. Baines, he's in the hall. Bernazard. George Bell. Brett, nice. Boggs, nice. There's Canseco. Beautiful card. Very well centered and very sharp. That's a nice card. Might be worth grading. Hubie Brooks. There's Clemens, the Rocket, with the batting practice ball bag. Gary Carter. Glenn Davis. Oh, this is, I just noticed this is game-winning RBIs. Eric Davis. Eichhorn. Sean Dunston. Garvey. We're going to get a Schmidt in here, too, so we'll have a Schmidt happens. Gary Gaetti. There's Gooden. Gibson. Willie Hernandez. There's Von Hayes. 14 game-winning RBIs. Great photo. Love that one. Wally Joyner, there he is. I told you, he's all over this. Teddy Higuera. Kruko, 20 wins. All right, now we're into pitchers. I guess we're not going to get a Schmidt. Bob Nepper. Mattingly. Oh, okay. We got a mix. Leonard. McReynolds for the Mets. McCaskill. Dale Murphy. Morrison. Ojeda. Pete O'Brien. Phelps. Larry Parrish. Ernie Riles. Rasmussen. Robinson. VN 1986. What's up? There's Ripken. There's Schmidt. Oh, great. We got another activator. Sachs. Fernando. Tudor. Kurt Young. And finally, Mike Witt. All right. We got a Schmidt happens. So, rip in a rip style. Going to pull out one of my patented Nostalgia Rips mystery packs. Let's see what we got here. Mystery pack could contain anything. It could even be Mike Schmidt card, but I doubt it. So mystery packs in general, I tried to make them junk wax relevant. So you're going to find junk wax cards in here. You're going to find inserts from modern times that look like junk wax cards. And it's going to be mostly stars and guys you're looking for. So let's see who we got. We got the 92, 91, I always get this mixed up. 91 Leaf Darryl Strawberry. We got the 95 Score Eckersley. 90 Fleer Players of the Decade insert Clemens. There's Bonds 95. It's not a rookie, so he doesn't trigger the activator. Sorry. There's Robbie Alomar on the, what year is that? 94, 95 Donruss? 95 Donruss. Robbie Alomar will be big in 1988, where we'll see his rookie card. We got Maddox, Joyner MVP, Hershiser MVP, 90 Donruss. One of my favorite sets, 1994 Stadium Club, Doc Gooden, and it's the parallel. You can see the name kind of shimmer there. The usual one has red writing, so that's pretty cool. 86 Donruss Dale Murphy. One of my other favorite sets, 93 Upper Deck. We got... Oh, we lost the face count. That's all right. 93 Upper Deck. We got Brady Anderson leaping over the wall. 93 Upper Deck, I think, set the standard for baseball set photography. Dante Bichette, 89 Donruss the Rookies. Hey, that's a 2025 card. 2025 Archives Pink Parallel George Brett. We got Pudge Rodriguez in the Yankees jersey from, what is that? 08 Tops? I don't recognize the design. I was not collecting them. And 84 Tops, Dave Winfield for the Yanks. All right. That was fun. Love a Schmidt happens. All right, let's clean up the stage a little bit and go right back into 1987 Tops. 2 packs left. Last 2 packs. Here we go. Oh, these are going to be flipped, aren't they? Yeah. All right. After this, we'll do 87 Fleer, one of the better sets of 1987. I think it's way shorter printed than Topps or Donruss, so the wax boxes are a tiny bit more expensive. Here we go. Bruce Benedict for the Braves. Greg Harris. Zuvella. Show me a Bo Jackson. Come on. Herm Winningham. Matt Young. Bip Roberts. Bochy. Tim Burke. Herndon. Red card. Traber. Chico Walker. Johnny Ray. Tommy John, named after, the surgery is named after him. Floyd Rayford. Willie Wilson. Bergman. Jackie Gutierrez. There's Rhino. Nice card. Tekulve for the Phils. Mike Trujillo. Kennedy. Calhoun. Garth Iorg. That's a name. Juan Nieves. Red card. Last pack of 87 Tops. If we don't hit something, I'm going to grab another pack because I can't believe it. O'Neill. Miller. Lopez. Mike Scott. Pat Clements. Salazar. Bochy, and Schiraldi. Man, only 1 star in that whole pack. All right, I'm going to sleeve this up. And I'm going to grab another pack because that was at least a little bit disappointing for me. We gotta see what we gotta make a better effort than that, Topps. Come on. 1 minute while I grab another pack. Where's the box? I only have one. All right, last pack in the box. So hopefully all the hits are in here. Bonus pack of 87 Topps. Here we go. Last pack magic for 87 Topps. DiStefano, Mark Clear, Burleson, Rupert Jones. There's Don Baylor. That's getting a little warm. Conroy, Steve Boros, Lee Brandt. There's Dave Steeb. Red card. Eckersley for the Cubs again. Bossio, come on. Quinones, show us something. Karkovice. Matthews. Future Stars, Pat Dodson, love Future Stars card. Rick Anderson and Doyle Alexander. All right, skunked by 87 Topps, but that must mean that all the good hits from 87 Topps somehow managed to go into the O-Pee-Chee box, so maybe that's a good sign. Bombeck, welcome on Whatnot. Let's move on to 87 Fleer. I'm going to hide this face cam because we lost it, so sorry about that. Let's hide the face cam. Go away. Boom, gone. All right. 87 Fleer. Looking for that Barry Larkin rookie. Barry Bonds rookie is in here too. I'm pretty sure Bo is in here. We'll do 3 and 3 again. Hoping for some more bonus rips. I still got two sets of Fleer oddballs and 2 sets of classic, two packs of classic. Classic we might hold off on if it stays sealed at the end though. Let's see. All right, Tigers card. Gene Nelson, Willis, Tito Landrum, Willie Hernandez, Denny. Bunch of former Phillies there. Buck Martinez, Jim Acker. There's Tom Hume for the Phils. Gotta love those glasses. There's Brett, Dykstra, Steve Lake, Mason, Hesketh, Brooke Jacoby, Reigns. That's not bad. He's in the hall. Lucas, Mullenix, Dodgers card. Ozzie Virgil, yet another former Philly. Checklist card. Sammy Stewart, Castillo, Hawkins, Bob James. Come on, Fleer. We've got to start heating up here. Terry Francona, John Shelby, De Leon, Gladden, Smithson, Kutcher, Joe Orsulak. Candelaria, Dunston, Phelps, Chris Coderoli, Dodgers, Boddicker for the Orioles, Matthews, Carl Best. There's Dave Henderson, decent player in his own right. Gino Petralli, Rodin. Man, this has been an absolute wasteland of 3 packs. There we go. Doubles and triples, Samwell and Reigns. Tewksbury, Langston. There's Dave Winfield. That might be the best card. Oh, here we go. Robin Yount's the best card of the day. Robin Yount and George Brett, best card of the pack. Checklist. Braggs, Mickey Tettleton, and Darrell Evans. All right. No activators in that pack. No all-star inserts. We had a few in the last rips. I think we averaged about 1 per, so it's definitely possible we will hit one in the next pack. Next 3 packs, I hope. Those all-star inserts are very cool. They got that Star Wars looking scrolling text kind of effect. Goalie RB, what's up? See you on Whatnot. Daniel Toussaint on YouTube, hello, welcome. We're just here chilling, vibing, ripping some packs. stickers on the top. Last pack of 87 Fleer. Got a Philly on the back there, Ron Renicky. Nice. Here we go. Here we go one more time for the last time for 87 Fleer. Roy Lee Jackson. Great 80 grade name. Mel Hall. We got Tim Wallach. Prospects card. Bryant and Gonzalez for the Dodgers. Can't say I've ever seen that one. Stoddard. Manning. There's Dave Steeb again. Again, all over this thing. Duncan. Plunk. Kevin Elster. Angel Salazar. Pettis. LaValliere for the Cardinals. Huh? I always picture him in the Pirates gear. Mike Brown. There's Dutch Dalton. Love to see it. Second year Darren Dalton for the Phils. Ron Renicky on the back of the pack as noted. Come on, man. We need a Bonds or a Larkin. Something. Come on. Kingery. Dernier. Chris Welsh. Oh, there's Schmidt. We got Schmidt. Schmidt happens. Hubbard. Darryl Porter. Hurst. Sambito. Craig Lefferts. Bannister. Rich Yett. Storm Davis. Billy Sample. Chili. Bernansky. Bergman. Ruschel. Giants card. Down to the last pack of 87 Fleer. Again, if we don't pull something here, I will grab another pack from the box. I know we're getting down to the last couple packs of the box, so if I have one, we will rip it. Mitch Webster. We got the White Sox rookies, Russ Morman and Karkovice. Carmelo. Charlie Moore. There's Henke again. Cabell. Brown. Santana. McRae. Corbett. There's Pendleton. Alman. Rick Shue for the Phils. Lowry. Kevin Gross for the Phils. Man. There we go. 300 game winners. Sutton and Necro. That one's going to go to the Angels. Does anyone have the Angels? No one has the Angels. Does anyone have the Indians? Cleveland? Yes. All right. That will go to the Indians because no one has the Angels. I will not take it. All right. We got Schmidt happens, but before we do that, let me grab another pack. Where's my box of 87 Fleer? We got to get something out of here. Two packs left. Two packs left in the box. Let's kill it for the Hall of Fame break number 2. Incaviglia rookie on the back. Again, this is from a BBCE authenticated case, from a sealed case, so should be okay. Oh, there's a Pete Rose on the back. All right, so we got, at least we're going to get a star out of here. Hall of Famer. Dodgers. And it's upside down. What? All right. Sutcliffe. Mike Moore. Rip them all, indeed. We're doing it. Romero. Correa. There's Tony Pena. Cruz. Tony Phillips. Prospects. Orioles. Royals. Kevin Seitzer had a really nice career. This one's going to go to Baltimore. That's John M. Bob Shirley. Quinones. Fisher. Ogilvy. Checklist card. John Henry Johnson. That's a name. There's Pete Rose. We'll sleeve up Pete Rose. Tigers card. There's Wally Joyner and Jose Canseco. It would go to the Angels, but no one has the Angels, so I will give this one to Oakland Everett. Nice looking card. Probably one of the better rookie cards in the set. No, it doesn't go there. Sorry. Goes here to get sleeved up. Oh, Schmidt, come back, buddy. Last pack in the box. Dwight Evans. Thornton with the orange shades. Templeton. Greg Walker. Moyer. Second year, I think. Mike Young. Cruz. Greg Minton. Neil Heaton. Roger Mason, former Phil. Don Robinson. Burleson. Durham, come on. Give me something. Presley, Howell, Incaviglia. Man, 87 Fleer. I think we pulled the Larkin in a previous rip, but it's pretty quiet the whole time. All right, Schmidt happens. We're going to rip another mystery pack. I only have 2 mystery packs left. I made 12. We ripped 12 mystery packs in this series. Let's go. And I know next year in 88 to bring more mystery packs to the party. On the front, leading off, we got 1990 Upper Deck Edgar Martinez. There's an 89 Donruss Mark Grace Diamond Kings. Gonzalez 91 Leaf. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a 94 Stadium Club finest, baseball's finest insert. These were kind of rare. Marquise Grissom going to the Expos. It's the bandwidth, eh? Okay, well, yeah, it is on my phone and whatnot, so sorry about that. Let's see. Grissom. There's Bo. Ryan Klesko, 1991 Leaf Gold Rookie. That's pretty cool for the Braves, but no one has the Braves. Gwynn for the Padres. That's 94 Pinnacle. Great set. Ricky for the Blue Jays. Who's got the Blue Jays? Everett. Randy Johnson, let's say 24 Big League. 2024 Big League insert of some kind with a black border. Chipper Jones, 2024 Stadium Club. David Justice, man, this has been a Braves pack. Lofton for the Indians. Maddox for the Braves. Pedro on the 94, I think. Yeah, 94 Opeachy. That's pretty cool. And Puckett score, 91 score, the franchise subset. So, some more modern cards to maybe whet your appetite for what's to come on the Junk Wax journey. And meanwhile, we will sleeve up Michael Jack Schmidt and move on to Leaf. We've had really great success with Leaf. We pulled, I think, 3 Bonds Leaf rookies at this point. We've pulled, I think, a Maddox rated rookie, if I'm not wrong. So, Leaf has been doing pretty well for us. If you don't know about Leaf, it's basically the Canadian version of Donruss. So, you got a few more Canadian team cards, and it's way, way shorter printed than Donruss. Donruss, like true junk wax. Leaf, a little bit less true junk wax. So, let's see if we can pull something cool from here. I hope to get it. If we get another Bonds rookie, it would be insane to get 3 from one box, but I guess it's possible. I don't think we've seen a Larkin from 87 Donruss or Leaf. Is Larkin even in the set? He might not be. Okay, here we go. 3 packs of 87 Leaf. Let's get it going. Incaviglia, man. This guy's everywhere. Lou Whitaker, he's in the Hall. Dickie Thon. Frank White. There's Molitor. That's a nice card, too. Kevin Mitchell, rookie. Moose Haas. Balboni. Look at how sharp these are. There's, like, not much white on the corners. They're pretty well centered. I think the QC might be a little better than Donruss. I've seen some really bad Donruss cards. Dwayne Ward, rated rookie. There we go. Got an activator finally. Keith Moreland. Clemente. Tabler. Robbie Thompson. Andujar. There's Canseco. Nice card. Very well centered also. Might check up the PSA pop on that one. Whoever has Oakland, Everett. Jacoby. Baylor. Rafi Palmeiro rated rookie. All right, now we got a couple. Santana. McDowell. Tony Pena. There's Dale Murphy again. 3rd pack. Oh, there we go. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Schmidt happens. Fitzgerald. Fernandez. Willie Wilson. Bill Doran. Show me another Barry Bonds rookie. Come on. Von Hayes Diamond Kings. I was having trouble trying to decipher which Diamond Kings were Leaf and which Diamond Kings were Donruss, because they have the same text on the back, but then, or the same, you know, like copyright text, but then I realized that Leaf obviously has the French text below the English text, so that was easy once I realized that. Templeton. Huey Brooks Diamond King. Reggie Jackson. There's oh, nice looking Boggs too. A little bit off left to right, but pretty cool. Ruffin for the Phils. Third pack. McDowell. There we go. Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express. Look at the baseballs on the left and the right. Very well centered. Slightly off to the left, but really nice card. Great hit for Houston. Matthew R. Huey Brooks. Joe Cowley. Hey, D Prime's here. Welcome. Another Schmidt. We got multiple Schmidt happens and a Jerry Brown rated rookie. All right, Leaf is heating up. And we still got 4 packs to go. McGaffigan. Larry Parrish. Guidry. Carlton Fisk. He's in the hall. Clemens. These are like hot packs, man. And Winfield. That's quite a few stars for only 4 packs. That's awesome. Can't complain about that. I'm gonna sleeve some of these guys up, especially that Nolan. I'm putting that Nolan Ryan in a top loader because you might wanna have a look at that one when it gets there. Clemens, second year Clemens, no, third year. I think 85 is his rookie. Fisk, Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Nolan Ryan, nice looking 87 Donruss. Put that one in a top loader. Love it. Love to see it. YouTube can see this one. Whatnot. Sorry, you're on phone aspect ratio. Boggs. Another nice looking card. Jackson. Relatively sure Leaf also, not only was it shorter printed, but it had a condensed checklist, so I think you don't get a lot of the like random middle relievers and stuff. Canseco, man, I already forgot what we pulled in the first 3 packs. Like, that's a great looking card. And Yount and Whitaker, brilliant. Nice. Really nice 3 packs of Leaf. All right. We got 3 more packs of Leaf. 4 more packs of Leaf. That was, man, I hope we were just getting warmed up and these ones are just killer. But even if not, that was a good run. Last time we pulled one of these inserts that was like Canadian Greats or something like that. I've never seen that before. I guess because it's Leaf exclusive. I don't think they were in 87 Donruss. And the last pack of 87 Leaf coming out. Okay. Here we go. Last 4. Let's pull something awesome. Here we go. Clemente. Bob Horner. There's Sandberg. Nice looking card for the Cubs. Nice hit for Martin. Jose Cruz. Jim Morrison. Not the guy from the Doors. Niedenfuhr. Mike Krukow. Bell. Butler. We got another rated rookie. We got Ken Gerhardt, rated rookie. We got Huey Brooks, Diamond King for the Expos. Gary Pettis, maybe pretty underrated infielder. Devin White, another rated rookie. All right. Leaf delivering the goods again. I think Leaf has been the MVP of this whole... Another rated rookie, Ken Gerhardt. This whole rip, the rated rookie, the Leaf has been the MVP. What? We got the same collation. All right. We'll take it, but we might be out of bonus strips after this. That's good because we are running out of time to rip them all. Steve Sachs. Dwayne Ward, rated rookie. We have to rip a whole set of something. Darling. There's the Canadian Greats. Mark Eichhorn, Canadian Greats. Cool card. There's Galarraga, the big cat. Nice. Mosby. There's Brett. Dickie Thon. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. Eric Davis. Hesketh. Joaquin Andujar. Phil Bradley. Easler. Scott Geraltz. And the final pack of Leaf. This has been a really great run for Leaf. That was awesome. Harold Baines. Can we pull another Bonds or something else of that ilk? There it is. We can. Greg Maddux, 87 Leaf rated rookie. Look at that. Awesome. Somebody have a look on 130 point and tell me about this card. That's awesome. Again, Maddux will go to the wheel at the end of this rip, along with the Bonds rookie, the Larkin rookie, and that's it for now. Scioscia, there's Galarraga again, Jack Morris, Cerruti, Damaso Garcia, another rated rookie, Randy Myers, Kevin McReynolds, and Buddy Bell. All right, man. Leaf absolutely delivered the goods again. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Let's see. This is a lot of bonus rips, so I'm going to have a look and see if I have enough cards left to bonus rip. We're going to have to make a judgment call here. I think we got 2 Schmitz, right? 1 Schmidt, 2 Schmitz. That's 2 mystery packs. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rated rookies. It's like 100 and almost 150 cards. I do not think I have 150 cards left, but let's see what we can try to do. Do I have 2 mystery packs left? I might have 1 mystery pack left. I got 1 mystery pack left, so we'll start with that. And then we'll just start ripping into some other stuff until we feel like that's good. 90 Fleer on the back. Here we go. Nostalgia Rips Junk Wax Mystery Packs. 15 cards. Here we go. Fisk. 92 Triple Play. Ozzy. Great photography. 93 Upper Deck. Never disappoints in that department. Lou Whitaker. Andre Dawson, another 93 Upper Deck. There's Brady. Is it no. Brady Anderson on the 89 score traded? No, 89 score. Jim Abbott Team 2000 from 92 Pinnacle. Molitor 89 Donruss. Kenny Lofton rookie, 1992 Pinnacle. There's a Chipper Jones rookie with some paper damage. Nobody has Atlanta. Hershiser, 92 Leaf. There's a Gooden 2025 Donruss. We got another 2025 Donruss behind it. That's going to be some kind of a rocket ship looking parallel for the Astros. That's cool. Boggs on the 2024 Stadium Club Chrome. Will Clark for the Rangers. Upper Deck SP, maybe 95, 94. And Ripken on the 1990 Fleer All-Star Team. Awesome. All right, I got to move some stuff around. I'm out of space to place cards. Here we go. This is the first 3/4 of the rip. It's going to be fun sorting. Activators. We will have some more. Okay, so we had about 10 activators. So we're going to do something. We're going to go off 3-row boxes. Yeah, I don't have space on my table for them. We're going to go off book here. And what we're going to open, we're going to do some of the activators, and then we're going to pull something from we're going to go into the future of the Junk Wax journey. Let's start here with these few open Fleer oddball sets that we had remaining from the last rip, all right? We'll just do them all. And there's some classic in here too. Great. Perfect. Eric Davis, Baseball's Exciting Stars. Alvin Davis. Danny Cox. There's Clemens. There's Will Clark again. Will Clark rookies everywhere. Gary Carter. Lefty. Steve Carlton. There's a Canseco. Cool. Aguilera. Sid Bream. Oil Can Boyd. That's an 80 grade name if I've ever heard one. Boggs. Barfield. Don Oss. And then, here we go. This is classic. This is from the classic set board game box. This is the last bit of cards from there. Here we go. We got Schmidt, so that's going to be a Schmidt Happens. We got Rose. Tartable. We're still looking for the rookies. Seitzer. There we go. McGuire Davis. That's a nice one. That's going to trigger a bonus rip as well. That's going to go to the Athletics. Corey Snyder. There's Canseco. Jack Clark. Eric Davis. There's Donnie Baseball. Edwin Correa. Kirby Puckett. Nice. There's Bo. Bo's going to trigger. Bo knows a bonus rip. Another Wally Joyner rookie. McReynolds. Surhoff. Joe Carter. Rob Deere. Strawberry. Glenn Davis. Brown. There's Bonds. That's a really nice looking Bonds rookie. Beautiful card. Bonds is going to trigger a bonus rip and be allocated at random. Along with that Bo Jackson that we just pulled. Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Put that one on the stand as well. We are running out of space on the stage, as it should be. Every rip I want to run out of space on the stage. Every product. I want everybody to come away with as many cards as they can. I am here for one reason and for one reason only. Well, two reasons. The first reason is to fill up my Phillies PC, and the second reason is to make sure that you guys get some cards. Man, so many bonus rips. We are gonna finish off this 87 Classic stack and move on to something else. Pete O'Brien, Matt Noakes, Incaviglia, Macklemore, Casey Candell, James, Dale Murphy, Deshays, McDowell. There's Barry Larkin. We're going to get another Wax Bounty randomized roll. Barry Larkin, 87 Classic. Here we go. We're going to swap him out with Schmidt here in the front. Those 87 Classic cards look real sharp. Like, they're nice looking. Great corners and pretty well centered from what I can see, just, you know, at a cursory glance, without taking the jeweler's loop to them. All right. Did we get a Bo Jackson? All right, we got a Bo Jackson. Good. Because Bo means we're going to rip into that classic travel set, which is even a little bit more valuable with some more interesting cards than this classic set. So let's have a look at what's left to rip. Man, we are absolutely running out of space, and my camera is like being weird. All right, there we go. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Let's do this one. We'll do, this is 1988, 87 Topps Glossy All-Stars. These are a hand-collated insert set that you had to collect via mail-in from the Topps wrappers. So It's all all-stars, man. Everybody's getting some hits here. Let's see who we got. Mattingly. We got Gwynn, of course. Gaetti. There's Glenn Davis. The Rocket. Murphy. Lou Whitaker. Roger McDowell. Corey Snyder. Todd Worrell. Gary Carter. Eddie Murray. Bob Nepper. Baines. Reardon. Joe Carter. Parker. There's Boggs. Tartable. DeShays squaring the bunt. Ricky in the iconic Ricky stance. Rob Deere. Ozzie. Rigetti. Herbeck. Keith Hernandez. Many-time Gold Glover. Don Baylor. In Cavilla, there he is. Another Bonds rookie. Man, we are going to give the wheel the best workout it's had in all of the Junk Wax journey. I wish more people would have bought in for Junk Wax Journey 1987 Hall of Fame number 2, because we got 3 Barry Bonds rookies, 2 Barry Larkin rookies, a Bo Jackson rookie, a McGuire rookie. We haven't even gotten into O-Pee-Chee yet. This is insane. By the way, I have a lot of teams, and I need to make a little bit back, so I'm going to include myself in the bonus rips this time. Or in the randomization this time. Here we go. Let's have a look at what else we can rip here. Here we go. Let's head into the future of the Junk Wax journey with 89 Donruss. I have an open box, so I don't feel bad taking a couple packs out of there. Anybody have Seattle? No one has Seattle, so you know what that means. That means we're going to hit Randy Johnson and Ken Griffey Jr. rookies, and I will just have to allocate them with the wheel because I feel bad taking those. Parrish, Smith, Thigpen, Guante, Brian Downing, Perez, Carney Lansford, Swindell, Seitzer, Orozco. There's a Clemens, nice. Dotson, Heath, McDowell. No Griffey or Randy in that box pack. Randy is Expos, right? Yeah, indeed. In this case. McCaskill. There's Galarraga. Plunk. Willie Wilson. Jacoby. The Eye Black. Marshall. Gedman. Winfield for the Yanks. Ted Power. Strawberry. Terry Kennedy. Greg Walker. Perry Diamond King. Incaviglia. And Tartable. One more pack of 89. Then we're going to rip into the classic update because we hit the Bo Jackson rookie. And I really want to see classic update, the green one. Here we go. Junior Ortiz, Glavin. Glavin rookie, no, second year Glavin, 88. Next year will be Glavin. Rijo. There's Phil Bradley. Tim Flannery. Larry Anderson. Dykstra. Felix Jose rated rookie. We're not going to do the activator for that one. Ripken MVP. Dobson. Polonia. Brad Wellman. Castillo. Keep. And Ken Phelps. All right. We got skunked. That's okay. It was a bonus rip. It happens. All right. So now we got the Bo rookie from Classic. Let's see if we can get the other Bo rookie from Classic, which I believe, if I'm not wrong, has him wearing football pads, taking like a practice swing. It's a pretty cool card. We'll start with this pack, and we will try to get into it in a sane way, which is going to be extremely difficult. There we go. Jeez, what? How? Why? There we go. Finally got a bit. Eric Davis on top, which would have been a phenomenal pull in 1987. There we go. We're going to do this whole brick of cards. Davis. There's Darryl Strawberry. What a photo. Dave Parker. Murray. There's Gwynn. Love an on-deck circle shot. Tom Browning. Hershiser. Another great photo. Guidry. Baylor. Coleman. Kevin Bass. Worrell. Winfield. Tony Pena in the iconic Tony Pena catching stance. I feel like maybe not utilized enough on cards. Ozzie Smith. Murphy. Gedman. Gibson lost the helmet. Oil Can Boyd. Rob Woodward. There's Sandberg, another nice portrait card. Tudor. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a misspell. Tudor with a D. Interesting. Orozco. McGee, round in third. Pasqua. Aguilera. These cards are really nice. Thomas. Gaetti. Barfield. Incaviglia. Will we hit the Bo Jackson in here? Molitor. There's Larkin. There must be a Bonds in here too. Wild. Insane that we have hit this many Junk Wax Jokers. There's only 4 cards on the list, and we are stacking up the stage with Junk Wax Jokers. Fred Lynn. McDowell, young Roger McDowell. Gooden. There's Fernando again. Presley. There's Kirby. Fernandez. Leonard. Canseco. Look at that man. Young Jose Canseco. Fabulous card. Davis. Dave Smith. There's Von Hayes for the Phils. The Fightins. Pete Rose. Another Wally Joyner rookie. Dale Murphy. Boggs. Fernandez. And Chris Brown. All right, well, we're going to have to hit another Bo Jackson out of OPC to get into the other half of that pack set. Let's move on to the one I know you're all waiting for. 8 packs of 1987 OPC. OPC is the Canadian version of Topps. It's short printed and extremely rare. To buy a wax box of OPC, you could buy this, or you could buy a super jumbo box of 2025 Bowman Draft. That's the kind of price we're talking about. Looks like we got some gum stain here. That's, I guess, to be expected with 30-plus-year-old cards. We gotta hope that we don't get gum stain on anybody interesting. All right, here we go. First half of 87 OPG. All right, standing up here, I gotta twist myself a little bit. All right, Bob Horner, let's go. Come on, give me a Bonds. Dunston, Petrie, Hernandez. Something stuck to Hernandez. Gum card, maybe? Ron Davis. Yeah, it's a gum card. Race Off. Darling. Boyd. Canseco Cup card. Really nice card. Jeez, kidding me? Exceptional card. Great hit for Everett. There's one for the collection. Does not go to the randomizer, but we'll put it in a top loader anyway, because one of the best cards you can get. D Prime. I'm using the same set. The only set that I did not open in the previous breaks is this classic travel edition. Everything else has been the Fleer oddballs, the traded sets, and yeah, stuff like that. Everything else has been the same. Of course, I can't open every product in every break, right? Like I gotta choose some for something, or else we would be here forever, and I would be out of money. All right, Brooke Jacoby, Tony Fernandez. Somebody's got gum. Steve Trout, Mr. Gum. Jerry Royster now with the White Sox. There's a Boggs, really nice card. Gilberto. Bob Seber. There's Von Hayes. We love that. Saberhagen. Ripken. All right, this is a good couple packs, or a good pack here. Beniquez. Henke. Mongomania. Hello. Welcome. Tom Hume for the Phils, again with those glasses. Kevin Mitchell rookie card. There's Mario Soto. That's cool. Strawberry, another really nice one. Witt and Nipper. All right, halfway done with 87 OPG. That Canseco rookie, absolutely a banger. Put a couple of these in sleeves. Canseco's second year, I guess, actually, not a rookie. It's a cup card. But anyway, excellent couple packs of OPG. The Canadian sets, man, they've been tearing it up today. We got 4 packs left of OPG, and then we get to randomize all of these cards except the Nolan Ryan. So, let's see what we got remaining. There's a, oh, too bad Wally Joyner. That would have been a nice one. And the last pack. Here we go. Mike Flanagan. There's a Gwynn. Real nice. Way off center, but you won't find another one. Tudor. Gary Matthews. Hubbard. Sosha. Gum card. Tom Browning. Unfortunate. Terry Pendleton. Don Carmen for my Phils. Kirk Gibson. Bruce Hurst. Jay Tibbs. Sullivan. There's the Joyner Cup card with the gum stain. Backman. Gaetti. Gossage. LaPointe. Bernazard. Mel Hall, coming down to the last few cards here. Chico Walker. Sutcliffe. Come on, show me a Reds or a Pirates. Brenly. Youngblood. Juan Samuel, we'll take that. Sambito and Iorg. All right. Here we go. Sleeve up a couple. Sleeve up Tony Gwynn. Let me get down to the business of randomizing some cards. But wait, there's more. There's 2 more packs of OPG, because why not? Why not just kill the box? We didn't hit a Bonds. We didn't hit a Larkin. We didn't hit a Bo. We got to get something. We got to get something. Didn't hit a Schmidt. I would love an OPG Schmidt for my PC. Haven't seen one yet. Last chance. Bonus round. Hesketh. Hubie Brooks. Denny Martinez. Salas. Vandenberg. Hal McRae. Gum card. Scott Geraltz. Sosha. Come on. Dunston. Petrie, Hernandez, Garvey, Lamp. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. All right. Was worth a try. 2 more. Now let's get this Nolan Ryan off the stage. And we set to randomizing the hits. I'm going to do it facing my monitor because I don't have any other way to show the wheel for whatnot. So here we go. We'll go over here, and you're now looking at my hand. Okay, let's do this. Let's bring up the wheel. We're wheeling and dealing. Here we go. I got my, this time I'm prepared to mark things on tags and put them up. So let's start with this 87 Donruss Barry Larkin rookie. Keep in mind these are going to the team to which they fall. I've cut myself out previously of these rips, but I'm down a good bit, and I got to try to make a little bit back so that I can continue with Junk Wax Journey 1987. So here we go. Everybody's here. There are 26 entries. Yes. All right. Larkin. Randomizing. Man, that light is brutal. There we go. Oh, jeez. It's going to be Texas. That one's going to me, and if you like this and you would like to buy that, you'll be able to find it on my vintage store. Definitely. We're going for a Bow 87 Classic Yellow. Great card. Here we go. It's going to be the Royals. John M. Nice hit. Beautiful card. Love to see it. KCR. There we go. Next, we got the McGuire Davis dual card. Let's see who is going to get this one. It's going to be Everett and the Giants. Nice. Solid hit. I'm sure, Everett, if you're looking to sell that one, you will be able to do so with no issues. There you go. Giants. Next up, we got the 87 Classic Barry Larkin rookie card. Here we go. It's going to go to Oakland. Another one for Everett. I like this one a lot. I like this pose. I like the card. Oakland. Oakland. There we go. Next up, this one's pretty cool. 87 Topps Glossy All-Star Barry Bonds. Really well centered. The what do you call it? The quality control on these is very nice. There's no paper loss. It's still glossy. Really nice card. I actually have no idea. I don't think I looked at the PSA 10 versions of prices for these, so I don't know. It's gonna be Minnesota again for Everett. That could be a very nice pickup. Minnesota. Minnesota. Everett, this is what happens when you buy so many spots, man. You make out with all the cards, buddy. That's how it should go. Next up, we got the 87 Donruss Barry. One of the iconic cards of this year. Stovepipe hat. This one's a little off left to right, but the corners are sharp. And the color is nice, so pretty good card. Let's see. Oakland or Philly? Is it going to be me? No, it's Oakland again. It's going to go to Everett. Cleaning up. Straight cleaning up. I think you may have made your buy-in back on all of these breaks. All right. Maddox rated rookie. I think this is the only one we pulled. Very well centered, very sharp. Love to see it. So glad we pulled it. I was worried we wouldn't get one. He's got that interesting mustache going on. That's going to be the Yankees. Matthew R. Nice hit, Matthew R. Boom. Where'd you go? Yankees. Yankees. We got two more. We got the 87 Classic Update Green Barry Larkin rookie in the gray and red uni. Let's see who we got. Good luck to everyone again. It's going to be Milwaukee. Justin B with the hit. Very nice. Milwaukee. Boom. And finally, final card of the day. One of my favorites, actually. Very well centered, very clean. 87 Classic Barry Bonds. Love the pose, love the photograph. Classic Pirates uni, yellow helmet. Everything about this card is great. Let's see who's going to get this 87 Classic Barry Bonds rookie card. Gonna be the Giants. I thought I might get it there for a minute. Couldn't pull it off. All right, there you go. Boom, Giants. Brilliant. Guys, that was so much fun. We ripped so many packs from 1987. We ripped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wax boxes full 1987. An insane task. I'm so glad we got to do it. I cannot wait until 1988. And the Maddox. The Maddox was, you may have missed it, it's here. The Maddox went to the Yankees. That's going to be Matthew R. Man, so many packs, so many cards. We couldn't even get through it all. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take some of these cards here, which I have left over, like these remaining Fleer Update and these remaining 87 All-Stars, and we're going to throw those in your packs of cards as well. So you'll get some bonus cards that you haven't seen on the stream. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope people like to join in 1988. I know 88 is a bit of a down year for the hobby, and I know that when 89 comes around, people are going to want to be interested, but keep in mind that in order for 1989 to happen, I got to get through 1988 successfully, because 89 boxes, like 89 Upper Deck Low Series, is very expensive. And we're going to go for it. I mean, we want to go for the whole, everything in 1989. So please stick with me. I'm so glad you guys watched. I'm going to end the Whatnot stream now. And you guys can come on over to YouTube, and we will move on to the Allen and Ginter box break from Instagram. So thank you so much for joining Whatnot, and YouTube, hang around. We're going to get into it right now, all right? Thanks again. See you in the next one. I think I'll have a single show next week in the meantime while I collect boxes for 1988. All right. Thanks again on Whatnot. We're closing it down. End show. Boom. Great. All right, YouTube. It's just you and me. I need to shuffle my equipment around a little bit, and more than anything, what I need to do is get a drink. I've been talking for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and I am very dry. So I will be back in 2 minutes for this break. All right, here we are. We're back. YouTube. Can you guys still hear me? I still see levels on my thingy. Let's switch it over to the other list of cards. So that's going to be where? That's going to be here in the team list. Do we have it? We do not have it. Why don't we have it? Let's see. It's gone. Why is it gone? Just give me a moment. It is not working in the way that I think it should. So I'm going to close the window and then reopen it. Let's see what happens. Man, that was so much freaking fun. I'm so glad we got to do that. I cannot wait to do 1988, but really, I cannot wait to do 1989 when I think we're really going to pick up some steam. And then I hope that when we reach the kind of junk wax insert era, that we really start to take off there. What do we got here? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got to extend it a little bit down here. All right. Before we break into this box of Allen and Ginter, let me send a message in our group chat so that people know it's A&G time. All right, let's randomize some teams. You guys know the drill. We're going to randomize them with the wheel. We got the wheel. We got the teams. We're going for it. Here we go. We're going to start off with Gilberto Hergon cards. See who Gilberto ends up with for the first randomized team. It's going to be Detroit. Gilberto with the Tigers. Detroit. D Prime up next. Looks like D Prime's got the Padres. Nice. Janny, Oh Snap Cards and Collectibles is next. Janny's got the Reds. Let's hope for some Ellie De La Cruz action. Next up is Seb. Janny's got the Reds. Seb's got the Brewers. Next up, we got Everett for 2, Fortune and Glory. Everett's going to have the Twins and the Royals. Not a bad draw there. Twins and Royals. Next up, we go for Hergon's second team of this round, KCR. Houston for Gilberto. Stargaraz for 2. Houston. Seattle Stargaraz in the next one. It's going to be the White Sox. And on to the second randomized team for each spot. Gilberto's up first. He's going to take the Blue Jays. Toronto. Next up is D Prime. If you guys are talking in chat, I apologize. I can't see. I have the wheel over the chat right now. I'll move it in a moment and catch up. D Prime's going to have Miami. Next up, it's going to be Janny. Pittsburgh. Janny's got the Pirates. Next up is Seb. Seb's going to have the Rangers, it looks like. Everett, Fortune, and Glory. Looks like the Diamondbacks. Fortune and Glory has the D-backs. Next up, here we go again. I'm going to have to make another spot in here. I just realized. Insert one below. Whatever. It's going to be the Rays? No, the Indians. Gilberto for the last spin. The last spin for Gilberto. Alright, it's just me and Stargaraz. Stargaraz is going to take 2, and I'm going to take whatever's left over. Stargaraz, St. Louis. One more spin. Is it going to be the Angels, the Rockies, or the Rays? It's going to be the Rays. All right, that's going to leave me with Colorado and the Angels. That is pretty terrible, but we have one more thing to do here. We're going to clean this up a bit because the non-baseball spot today is going to be a giveaway. So let's do this. No team. And let's get all these teams into the randomizer again. Here we go. We got 30. Here we go. No team. Non-baseball is going to go to. Who's getting non-baseball? It's going to be Stargaraz with the Giants. Congrats. Excellent. Love to see someone get it. Let's move it. Let's get the border back because my ADD is being triggered. Outside. Thick outside. And let's make sure we can see the non-baseball spot in here. All right, there we go. All right, we're ready. Finally. 2 hours. All right, here we are. We got lights. We got this light pointing towards here maybe since my face is no longer... We got lights falling on the table. Forgive me. Here we go. All right. Let's rip into this box of I'm back in Junk Wax Journey. 2025 Allen and Ginter. I've never opened a box of Allen and Ginter, so let's see what's in here. This is a Mitchell and Ness one, so we're gonna have Mitchell and Ness parallel backs, and we may get a redemption. If we get a redemption, I think if we get a redemption, we're probably gonna randomize it because it's not quite non-baseball. It is baseball. It's just not a team. So let's see. All right, great little box. The box is way smaller than the Mitchell and than the other Allen and Ginter boxes. Here we go. Throw this thing back here somewhere, and let's get into it. My stands are close by. My penny sleeves are almost close by. Where did they go? I need another bag. Need a bag of penny sleeves. All right, now we are prepared. Penny sleeves are in place. Here we go. First pack, finally. Back in the modern day, taking a trip forward in time from the year 1987 for a set that looks like it's from back in time. Here we go. Looks like we got a chrome or a refractor here. In the first pack, I can move a little closer because I don't have the phone anymore. All right, who do we got? We got Yoshida. Terang for the Brewers. There's Bobby Witt for the Royals. Fergie Jenkins. Ty Verdes for the non-baseball. Ty Verdes? Indeed. Ty Verdes, is he the guy... Is he the guy that does the Bryson Stott walk-up song? A-OK? I think he might be. All right, we got a chrome Freddie Freeman for the first chrome of the pack. Oh, and right behind it, that's nice. Chrome Mini Judge. Wow, right off the bat. Gonna have to grab a... I forgot to get these small penny sleeves. They're right here. Nice. And the small top loaders. Man, I'm slacking. Here we go. Judge Chrome Mini. Excellent first pack. Love to see that. Judge Chrome Mini. Drop that one in a little top loader. First card on the stage in the first pack. Love to see it. Freddie Chrome. And Wicked Curves, the next one. Here we go. Pack 2. Strong start, I gotta say. Hey, there's Aaron Nola for my fighting Phils. Never complain about that. Corey Seager. There's Randy Johnson for the D-backs. DJ Mighty My. Chef Reactions Mini. Mitchell and Ness back. Okay, we got our first Mitchell and Ness back. These are slightly more rare than the Allen and Ginter backs because this set is slightly more short printed, so that's cool. We take that. Killebrew, another mini. A Maris mini. This is going to be, I believe 300 and up is short printed. The legends are short printed, so that's a pretty rare one too. We got the Sweet Victory Dodgers and the Wicked Curves Gooden from the first pack that I left on the table. We'll sleeve up the Roger Maris. Yankees are eating in the first couple packs. Love it. We got a legend. We got Chrome. All right, Colt Keith. Looks like a base pack. Schwarbs. Marcelo Meyer rookie. Nice one. Tovar. Oh, there we go. We got a relic. It's going to be a Jackson Merrill game used for the Padres. That's going to be for D Prime. Got a nice little stripe there. Love it. And we got a Strawberry. Standard mini. And the Sparky Lyle Wicked Curves. Nice hit D Prime Jackson Merrill game used. Marcelo rookie. Well, good start, but we got the first hit out of the way early, which is maybe a little, yeah, leaves a little suspense. Pack 3. There's McGuire, Big Mac for the Cardinals. Powell, who is this? Abner Powell for the Nationals. Fitzgerald, Tyler Fitzgerald? Yeah. There's a Muncie rookie. Marshall. Tom Marshall, musician. Fred McGriff. And Sweet Victory Yankees. And we got the Trunk Bay U.S. Virgin Islands card here. Nice. I like the Lighthouse card, or the Beaches card, I guess, not the Lighthouse on that one. I really want to pull a redemption. I don't think I've seen anyone pull one yet. Oh. Fergie Jenkins, Mitchell and Ness back. Nice. For the Cubbies. That's going to be for Everett. Everett, I don't know if anybody, I mean, some of you are watching, but Everett absolutely cleaned up in the Junk Wax journey. That was wild. Mitchell and Ness back was Chef Reactions. Josh Young. Fisk, Carlton Fisk. Grazia Dei in the Phillies jersey, but it goes to the non-baseball slot. Jazz Chisholm. Oh, we got a gold mini. Wicked Curves Drysdale. We got Winfield. And we got Scott Boras. We can boo Scott Boras. That's fine. Winfield on the Allen and Ginter back. That's cool. Boras, baseball agent. Rip in pepperonis. Not a big Boras guy, but I will say that he gets his guys money, which can't argue about that. Yes, the Mitchell and Ness backs are only on the minis, as far as I'm aware. Contreras. Mackenzie Gore just traded. There's Boras again. May. Jeremy Pena. We got a flipped over Raleigh Fingers. What's it going to be? Oh, it's from it's the high number short print, so cool. Shine. Rapper / politician. And Dodgers, Sweet Victory again. I mean, I guess they have won the World Series a lot, so we'll see their sweet victories. Hershiser for the Dodgers. D Prime likes that one, I'm sure. Cade Horton rookie. That's one of the better rookies in the set. Alexis Ohanian, the founder of Reddit. Acuna. We're going to get a chrome here in a second. Augustine Ramirez rookie. And there's Thomas Sajasi for the Cardinals rookie. We got a mini. It's going to be Trey Turner for my fills, and it's going to be a standard back. And Wicked Curves Yamamoto. That's a decent one. Are these both? Is one a chrome and one a refractor? What is going on with this? 1142 on both. They're the same. I had heard that there were chrome and refractors, but I haven't held them in my hands yet, so I'm not really sure what the difference will be like. And there's the Trey Turner full-size card to go with the mini from the last pack. Will Clark, we're back in the Junk Wax journey. Norby. Garrett Crochet. We got another flipped around card. There's Ty Verdes on the mini. Mitchell and Ness back. Nice. Johnny Mize from the... Oh, and we got another mini. Giants sweet victory with Posey. We got Johnny Mize, and we got Mr. Eon mini again for the non-baseball. Johnny Mize for the Cardinals? Yeah. Short print Johnny Mize. We got Mr. Eon on the black border. I'm not sure what these border cards are called, actually, or how rare they are. Ty Verdes, Mitchell and Ness back. Cool. Almost halfway done with the box. We are cruising. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Michael Jack Schmidt, number 40, so he's not in the short print set. There's the Edgar Cuero rookie. Shane Halter, is that it? Yeah, Shane Halter for the Tigers. Kirk Gibson. Hall. John Hall. KB. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bryce Harper. Max Fried Wicked Curves. Bryce Harper. Image variation. Mini. Very cool. I love it. I'm putting it in a top loader because that's my guy. Bryce is going on the stage. Why the heck not? Schmidt happens, indeed. We're gonna have we'll take a bonus rip at the end. I got some stuff we can rip. We'll do it just for fun. All right, Ernie Banks. Simpson, Chandler Simpson. There's Mick Abel rookie card. Boogie with the hoodie. We got another mini. Mike Trout mini. Is it going to have a back? Allen and Ginter back, Mike Trout. Ron Santo. We got another mini. So many minis. I thought it was one per pack. May on the mini. Ron Santo on the short print. And Giants win the World Series again. I'll tell you what, we will definitely do a Schmidt Happens. But I don't have I'm out of nostalgia rip packs, so we'll rip something else. But I got some stuff I'd like to rip, so that's cool. Dizzy Dean, Daffy Dean, which one? Dizzy Dean. Yelich for the Brew Crew. There's Kershaw. Reese Hines, rookie. Godino. Who's Godino? Oh, geez. Another two mini pack. Joe Godino. Drummer for Bob and the Saggets. Great name. There's Brittany Snow on the Mitchell and Ness mini. Will Clark, regular mini. And Wicked Curves Catfish Hunter. So, Brittany Snow, Mitchell and Ness. These are 2 hit boxes, right? I think they're 2 hit boxes, so we still have something coming up. Unless Mitchell and Ness is strangely a 1-hit box. I don't see it on the box from where I'm looking. All right. Satchel Paige for the St. Louis Browns. That's Reaver Ryan. That's the actor dude. Richard Kine, that's it. Ah, we got our second relic. It's going to be Sammy Sosa for the Cubbies. Cubbies hit for Everett continues to stay hot after winning like half of the Barry Bonds rookie cards in Jungle X Journey. I got to put that in an oversized top loader, but I don't have one in front of me, so I'll grab one after. All right, we got Barry Larkin on the short print. Another Jungle X Journey card. We got Shane Halter on the regular back. And we got the Yankees Sweet Victory. Here we go. Say we're about 3/4 of the way done now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs after this one. Jackie. Jahan. There's Jax. Who's Jax? Co-pilot. Okay. I see we got a refractor or a chrome neck. Actually, I think that's a refractor. Ricky. Sheldon. Chris Sheldon? Oh, geez. Double mini again. It's going to be Bert Blyleven. Standard back. Wicked Curves, Fergie Jenkins. And the refractor is Taylor Rooks. Big Ten Network on-air reporter. It's a nice looking card. You can definitely see the difference. I can see the difference now between the refractors and the chromes. Like, the refractor really reflects the rainbow. Cool card. No big surprise, but the non-baseball slot is straight up eating in the base card and insert area. All right, Teddy Ballgame. Strawberry. There's Bo. Bo knows a bonus rip, but not in this break he doesn't. Laura Prepon. Man, these are just falling out. Is it Andres Jimenez? Mitchell and Ness. We'll sleeve that one up. No, the other Barry, indeed. Now you're catching on. I don't think... Is Bonds in this set? That would be crazy. Oh, those are the ones I just looked at. We got a Tony Perez short print. And we have a Manta Ray fish card. And a Dodgers Sweet Victory. I like the fish. Fish are cool. $50 fish from Global Waters. 4 packs left. And then we'll rip something a little bit of something extra that I got that I should get rid of. There we go. Christian Campbell, rookie, one of the better rookies of this class, as you guys know. Julio Lugo. Shine for the non-baseball spot. There's Tony Gwynn. Jordan, and we got a mini. We got 2 minis. We got Koufax Wicked Curves. We got Contreras and Al Kaline on the gold thing. A and G back, regular back. Cool. Love that. Al Kaline for the Tigers, right? Gilberto. 3 packs left, guys. Thanks for sticking through this with me. We're going to get something in here. Felt like it. Big Christmas. There's Bryce to go along with the Bryce short print mini. Spencer Steer. There's Livy Dunn for the non-sports spot. Volpe. We got Bagwell from the insert set. And we're going to get a Jeter mini and Braves Sweet Victory. Jeter mini standard back. 2 left. Two left, and we got some more minis, it looks like. All right, we'll start with Hunter Green. Logan Gilbert. J-Ram, nice. Future Hall of Famer. Long. Who's Long? Mark Long, Godfather of Reality TV. Okay. There's an Albies flipped over. Oh, it's a foil filigree. Ozzy Albies. Nice looking card. Love the foil accents there. Put that one on the stand. We got some minis. We got Tomoyuki Sugano, Mitchell and Ness back. We got Drewski, regular back. We got the Warren Spahn, Wicked Curves. Last pack. Can we drum up some last pack magic before we have a little bonus rip? Let's see. All right, Jackson Holiday. I haven't seen him yet. That's cool. There's Jackson Merrill to go with the relic. Brooks Lee rookie, one of the better rookies. There's Rod Carew. I see we got a mini with a border back there. Sorbello. Maria Sorbello, Reality TV. Fresh Meat 2. Adrian Beltre on the short print insert. We got Sweet Victory Kirby Puckett. And our last mini, the black border, is going to be... Oh, that's cool. Babe Ruth, black border. Unnumbered. Very cool card, though. Excellent. Where's Otani? Yeah, apparently he's not in this box. It was no Otani today. Let's see. All right, we got a bonus rip here. I got this box of 2022 Topps Archives that we have been ripping for Junk Wax Journey because of these 1987 designs. So I got a couple packs in here. We'll just blow through these packs and see if we can get any of the 2022 rookies. Or I got, what, 4 packs left? Five packs left. We'll do it. See if we can get any of the key rookies or anything interesting out of 2022 Archives. 5-pack bonus rip as a celebration for Junk Wax Journey 1987 successfully completing. So let me clean up the Allen and Ginter from our area. We'll leave the cards on the stage, but we'll take them off the mat. Can't believe we only pulled one Phillies mini. That's very surprising to me. And we're going to put the Babe on a stand because who doesn't love... We can put Babe right next to Judge because those guys are mashers. All right, here we go. Bonus rip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of 2022 Archives. Maybe we get Otani in these packs. All right, Aguilar. There's Bregman. Votto. Jose Abreu. There's Acuna. Pack 1. Well, you called it. Awesome. Great little hit from a retail blaster. Mountcastle, Patrick Wisdom. When the stream catches up, it's going to be funny. Can you summon any more players? Can you summon Bobby Witt, Julio Rodriguez? Please, oh, there's something in there. I think we got a relic in there. Summon Julio Rodriguez and Bobby Witt and the other 2022 rookies. Here we go. Trammell for Junk Wax Journey. There's Soto. Newt Bar. Mancini. We got a parallel coming up. Strasburg. We got a green Joey Gallo. And we got a foil Topps Big Carlton Fisk right out of the Junk Wax Journey. May as well be a Junk Wax Journey card. That's wild. It's like we never left. Topps Big is a 1988 product, so we'll see that in a little while. Ron Santo and Quan rookie. This feels big too. There's something. Oh, it's just a refractor or a foil card. All right. Zanino. Haven't heard that name in a long time. There's Machado. Donnie Ballgame. Vladito, that's going to, or well, not Vladito, but Vladdy, that's going to go to the Nationals. Tris Speaker. On the 87 design, Darvish, Key Brian Hayes, Luis Garcia, and Topps Big. The Big Hurt on the Topps Big. Always take the Big Hurt. Big Hurt always goes on the stand. Carlton Fisk doesn't have to go on the stand, but he does have to go in a sleeve because these foil cards are a little bit fragile. 2 more bonus. Oh, there we go. We hit a Schmidt Happens in the Schmidt Happens bonus rip. That's just how Junk Wax Journey goes, guys. Heliot Ramos rookie. Tyler Gilbert. Musgrove. Scotty Rowland with the Reds. Oh, we got a 1992 Topps Julio rookie. Who's got Seattle? Stargaraz. Not a bad hit. Love 1992 Topps, so that's very cool. Love to see it. We'll throw it in a top loader. That's excellent. We summoned forth a Julio Rodriguez rookie. We did it, chat. We did it with our minds. Swanson, Jake McCarthy rookie. All right, last pack. It felt like there was something in here, but unclear if it's a refractor or something else. Nope, just... Oh, there's an insert or something in there, but I don't know what it is. All right. Hoy Park rookie. Matt Manning rookie. Seth Beer rookie. All the rookies. There's Pujols. Nice looking Pujols. We'll go to the back. Bellinger on the 87 design. There we go. There's Judge on the 87 design. Here we go. Judge and Ohtani. Can't ask for a better 2022 pack than that. Dylan Carlson. And the last card is going to be... What is this? Greetings from Atlanta. Acuna. Postcard. No idea about that. But it goes to Atlanta. And that's Stargaraz again. Stargaraz. And Stargaraz got the White Sox. LAA. Oh, I have the Angels. Nice. I take Ohtani. Great. That was really cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I have a couple other breaks filling right now, as you probably well know. I have a pro debut break. I have one spot left in in Bowman Draft 4 mega boxes, which will likely be next Tuesday. One spot left there. I have a Bowman Draft break. I have a 2026 Topps Series 1 jumbo box break that has plenty of spots too. All are P1G2, so you're going to get a ton of cards regardless. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Check me out on Instagram. Check out my vintage store. Subscribe on YouTube. All that good stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks again, and I will see you. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Let's recap the hits. We got to recap the hits. I'm going. All right. I'm slacking. All right. The hits. We got the Ruth Black Border Mini. We got the Bryce Image Variation Mini. Love that. We got the Judge Chrome Mini. We got the Merrill Patch Game Used. We got the Sosa Game Used Patch. We got the Padres D Prime. Okay, we got Frank Thomas Topps Big. Love that from the bonus rip. We got the Albies Foil Filigree from A&G. We got the Acuna Greetings from Atlanta. No idea about this card, but it's cool. We got Judge on the 87 design. That would have been great for Junk Wax Journey. We got the Ohtani MVP card. And we got the Julio Rodriguez ML debut rookie. Such a cool card. Very glad to have pulled that. All right, guys. Thanks again. See you in the next one. Bye.